Hi everyone, it's Vanessa again. And yeah, I'm back this week with something a little different. So I think for the previous weeks, I've been following sort of, the schedule that I had initially come up with, the timeline of the steps I thought I needed to take in order to grow my Pinterest account and become a successful Pinterest affiliate marketer. But as you know, as I mentioned in my previous video, the one just before this, that I was actually gone for a couple of months because I was on pregnancy leave. So jumping back into Pinterest, I thought I could just pick up from where I last left off, and that was, designing pins and starting to post them and schedule new pins to be posted. But unfortunately, I realized that I needed to relearn a lot of things, and that, yeah, there's also been some new information that I've gotten from influencers in this space and also other Pinterest marketers, because as you know, I've also mentioned this in one of my previous videos that I'm part of a few Facebook groups and people have been very helpful there, but also they've been mentioning a few things to look out for um, when uploading on Pinterest, as the algorithm is constantly changing, as Pinterest has been just growing exponentially uh, recently. As you know, other platforms have become less reliable for getting good quality organic traffic, and Pinterest has been sort of yeah, really great as well for outbound links. So it's gained a lot in popularity recently, and you can see that as well with the amount of YouTube content that has been popping out about how you can make money as an affiliate marketer on YouTube. There's a lot of people that are actually posting these amazing videos on how they've made, like, I don't know, $20,000, $1,000, whatever. Um, and so there's lots of like tips and tricks out there. And so I felt like I needed to understand what's going on in the space again, as I've been away from it for a while. So here are a few updates. I'm still definitely on my plan of having 1,000 saves and 100,000 impressions on my account. But a few updates on things that I'm going to do a bit differently, and that I'm going to take you on this journey along with me the next few weeks, and also kind of set up a more strict timeline of of my test and the experiment, so that I can kind of see how things see if my pinning strategy has worked, and also time box these experiments to see if I'm actually getting any results, um, so that I can report better. I can have a better chance of reporting my progress on this channel. So yeah, first up, I actually needed to make a change to my account type, and this was information that I did not have before. And I actually found it from this video by Christina, who has a pretty popular side hustle. I think I've already opened it over here. A pretty popular side hustle channel where she tries different, side hustles, and then she basically shares her experience, and she time boxes these experiments. For example, she did one with Pinterest, which I was particularly interested in. Um, and she did it for 90 days to see if or not she could make any money. Spoiler alert, she ends up only making 30 cents after 90 days. But she did say that she would change different things in her strategy, and that she didn't, that being on Pinterest is definitely the long game. So something I was kind of well aware about. And yeah, but anyway, she did give a very useful tip, which is to actually change the account type from e-commerce to influencer, blogger, or yeah, agency example, if you've listed as an agency site. And you can basically do this by, one second as I move my face out, by going to your settings. And this is because if you are sort of categorized, let me see, account management, I think is where it was at. So basically, yeah, here we go. It's under account management, under business types. Um, she mentioned that if you were registered as, or if you chose the option, that's a better way of phrasing it. If you chose the option of e-commerce and retail, you are actually given less, yeah, an online retail or marketplace. I think for hers it was e-commerce, retail, or publisher or media. You have a lot of restrictions as to what kind of content you can post on Pinterest. So these restrictions are, to kind of like make sure you're not using competitor content, etc. She does a really good deep dive on this. And so because of that, I actually changed my profile to make, yeah, to the category of creator, influencer, public figure, or celebrity, even though I don't view myself that way. But just because this account type will give me more flexibility in the type of content I can post so that I won't be flagged. So that was a very good insight that I got from her video that I've instantly applied. Another thing she mentioned as well is um, other affiliate programs that are out there. As you guys also know, that in one of my earlier videos, I did talk about applying for Commission Junction. There are also websites like ShareSale, which are like well known in the industry as top affiliate websites. But as I've mentioned before as well, um, as a little refresher, a lot of these affiliate platforms do require you to have a website and also to have credible content on your website before they approve you for affiliate programs with well known brands. So, it's quite a lengthy process. And that's why you also see kind of an increase of YouTube videos by creators talking about how you can make money on Pinterest without having a website. And so that's why I went down that path of actually creating a blog. Because, sorry, to kind of rephrase that, there are a lot of creators creating content around why the website, why you can also use Pinterest without a website if you want to go down affiliate marketing. But then I also found contradictory content saying that it's much better to have a website so that you can qualify for this better quality affiliate programs. However, based on my experience with Commission Junction, I've applied for a few programs and got kind of denied because I don't really have much on my blog right now. But I did find some alternatives, specifically Mavely and Skimlinks, and I've basically set up accounts with both these sites, and they act sort of like influencer platforms, so that you don't actually have to create, apply for programs individually. You're already pre-approved, and they just give you a link that you can then use. So it sounds too good to be true, but it's also something that Christina from Side Hustles ended up using. She specifically used Mavely. Skimlinks, I find the interface to be a bit harder to use. I think it can basically show you. It's basically been stalling for me, which has not been fun. But for Mavely, it literally took me a couple of minutes to sign up for a program, and then you can basically browse by category, which is really useful. So as you guys know, I'm in the home interior space, so yeah, I'm also having a delay. But over here, you have a bunch of different programs that you can basically, not even programs, but a bunch of different brands you can basically get affiliate links from. And what it does is it also automatically generates the link for you that you can then use. But yeah, things seem to have been stalling for me a little bit with both these sites. So, but definitely do check it out. And I'll show you in a future video when I check back on my progress of affiliate links. You'll definitely be seeing this dashboard again, specifically from Mavely, because I just like how the interface looks. But yeah, they basically tell you what your commission rate is, and you can also just click and go straight to the website. And then from here, you can also then pick a product that you'd like. So for example, I'm just going to maybe go for dining chairs. I'm just picking, so many pop-ups. And you enter your URL and it creates a affiliate link for you that you can then link onto directly onto your Pinterest even. But I'm still going to use the route of putting it first on my website and then Pinterest, because I would like to direct the traffic there so that I can understand it a bit better and see if people are actually coming to my website and track behavior there. But it seems quite promising, and it's something that I didn't know before. So that's a cool affiliate program to be part of. If it works, it's honestly much easier to get started, and I hope I can make some money from it. So yeah, the 3 affiliate platforms that I'm going to focus on moving forward, which is different from what I've previously mentioned in my earlier videos, because I've now changed things a bit, is Amazon affiliates, Mavely, and Skimlinks. I also read up about VidgeLink, but it requires pre-approval, which is something Mavely and Skimlinks does not require, along with Amazon Associates. So that's what I'm basically sticking with. I've also done some research into some new competitors in the Inspo account, just to sort of get a refresher of what other people are in this space. I love using basically just the search bar and finding new influences within this space. And I basically found, if I go back, because this is something I wanted to show for before, a few accounts which have quite a large following, and they're not the most aesthetically pleasing. So I was actually focused on making it look like a certain aesthetic with the sun interior, because I'm I love pretty visuals, but I've also found out that, pretty visuals don't necessarily do very well in Pinterest. It's okay to make some uglier content, according to Libby Road. Libby Road's updated course on Pinterest affiliate marketing. So I found some uglier, it's harsh to say they're not ugly, but they're probably not as aesthetically pleasing accounts to basically get inspo from, so that I could create content um, like that. For example, this is not necessarily an ugly content, but the fonts are super large. But this is from a pretty popular interior design, yeah, account, so I can get some inspo from them as well. It's just very text heavy, which is something I need to focus on and something I have not been doing. I've just been repurposing, beautifully clean content. I think I did mention in my previous video when I was designing pins how to use, like, fonts, but I still put in some effort to make it nice, and I did spend a significant amount of time. So I'll be planning to do less of that in the future and just shipping out and creating as many pins as possible with text. And it's okay if they look a little not as cute. Yeah, and this is so that I could create more boards and more themes for different rooms, actually, because this seemed to be doing well for interior in the interior space. It's also something I found based on my research, and I need to have a more consistent pinning strategy, which I haven't been doing for the past couple of months because, yes, I was on holiday, on pregnancy leave, not really holiday, but yeah. So I will still be using the waterfall method, but then I'll be pinning 2 to 3 times. It says to pin, 2 to 3 times a day. I think it's more achievable to pin twice a day. And also, is the thing I would like to do is obviously post my own original pin where, as I showed in the previous video, adding text onto it. But then the second piece, content that I would post or image that I would post on Pinterest would be repurposed, but I will not repin. So instead, I learned also from Libby Road's updated content for 2024 that if you save the image from a site, the original site, so the content can already exist on Pinterest platform, but you just save it from the website, from the source, and repost it onto Pinterest. Pinterest will actually, basically give more props, celebrate that content a bit better, and help you with ranking and giving it more visibility. So Pinterest loves it when you essentially save directly from websites. And I've talked about this before as well. I make use of some other plugins that are here. So I have the Save to Pinterest plugin, which basically allows me to save any image directly onto Pinterest. So it's pretty seamless. It's not like I need to download it and then re-upload it. This directly saves the image. And yeah. I guess the last thing I wanted to also mention, which is from Christina's video, the side hustle list video, was in line with having text on your Pinterest pins that you're creating. So she actually just used aesthetically pleasing furniture pictures, which is what I'm currently doing as well. And she didn't see basically any improvement, any gains, and so she saw that the most successful accounts actually used a lot of text, which is what I'm hearing as well from the Pinterest community and influencers. So making yourself a little ugly is fine. It's not Pinterest. In order to be, I guess, profitable on Pinterest and successful on Pinterest, you don't necessarily just have to have beautiful images. They have to be images with context. So yeah, those are my little updates. So you'll see in the next couple of weeks how I end up rolling them out. But this is just an update video of what I'm working on and how I've made little changes to my strategy while I've been away, and how I'm kind of re-entering my Pinterest journey so that I could still achieve the goals that I've set. But yeah, see you guys next week. Bye.